Tell Dan Bennett he ruined the ticket. The guy that built the ticket ruined the ticket? Did Dan Bennett build the ticket? No, but he did buy the ticket. Or he was a manager of a company that then bought the ticket because they felt the ticket was good. And they kept it going for what now? 25 years, something like that. So, yeah, it took him a while to kick in the plan of full destruction. He was just waiting for his moment to destroy the thing that he's responsible for. Dan Bennett is actually a really nice guy. I know a lot of people are mad at him because they don't like the fact that they don't like that he gave us the hang zone, or I guess it was Kat gave us the hang zone because he broke up Bob and Dan. Some people are still really mad about that. And then he took away the show that he created when he broke up Bob and Dan, and everybody's mad right now. I mean, or at least I shouldn't say everybody. A lot of P1s are upset, and I get it, because something changed that you really loved. And it sucks. It sucks that all this is going on. But I will say this, as it serves no purpose to get involved in all this, because this case is very, very detailed. Much more than I've seen it commented on. But I don't, as Dan and Jake will also say, they don't hate anyone in all this. They're not doing the, bad guy and good guy thing. But we, as people who like a band or like a TV show or like a radio station, we tend to want to force it into, I've read such oversimplified narratives on all of this. Some of them saying that this group's bad guys and that's the good guys, and then others that are the opposite. And then both of them seem to completely oversimplify it. That's my take. And I recognize that I'm a little bit more on the inside than most listeners, but at the same time, I'm just one guy with one opinion. And everyone's allowed their opinion on it. I just feel bad when it gets to people are so upset about something that they feel they can't do anything about because you're a listener. And then you take it out on the new guys who are trying their darndest to make a career for themselves. They finally got a shot through, unfortunately, a change that happened to a beloved show, but this is their shot. And to see them being shot in the feet because people loved the old guys, I hate seeing that. That whole idea of, I'm mad at the general, so I'm going to shoot all these young frontline soldiers he's put up here. I kind of feel bad for the frontline soldiers. Y'all ever do that? Like even in... All right, I'm not even going to go into all that. But yeah, just war is hell. Hey, Frank the Tank says, I'm loving the new shows. That's awesome. I'm glad you're giving them a chance. Because those guys have been around for years and they wanted a chance like this. I know that they probably didn't want it to happen in this way, but this is the way it happened, and they're trying to rise to the occasion. So I'm trying to do whatever I can to say a good word for them here. Yeah, don't drummer boy us, Gordon. What does that mean? I do like that song, Little Drummer Boy, which no one else seems to like, but I love it. I'm rooting for Donovan. He's underrated, says Kyle. Donovan. Just got off the phone with him recently. Probably not a nicer guy I've ever known in my life than Donovan. And the fact that Donovan has been in so many different broadcast situations and excelled at every single one of them. Proud of that guy. Monty should have been made a host. Yeah, you can make that argument. I think that, I'm assuming the idea there is that there's that way that those guys have gone through, and there's almost like an order which they go through, right? They either become a board op first and then a producer. Some guys made the jump straight to producer. And then I'm trying to think of which guys made the jump straight to show host without ever having produced or board opt. The guys who started the station did, right? George and Craig did. Me, I never board opt or produced. I was an intern, though, for a while, and then got put on a show. So I guess I skipped the producer thing. So there is precedent for that happening. Corby was a board op and a producer before he became a host. Who else? Mino was a board op, then served time as a board op, served time as a producer, and then became a show host. Sean Bass, a ticket ticker person, served many years doing that before he got the bump to producer and then got bumped to show host. And maybe that's what figured into it. But yeah, I mean, for people who are big Monty fans, I'm certainly a big Monty fan. I guess you can make the argument that, hey, you can skip the dues paying if you have enough talent.
YouTube.com/@SportsGreek